Hey guys, what is up? Brendan here, aka Brenbo, back in the barn because we're going to be doing a video on the Jeep today. As you guys saw by the title, a off-road bumper. So basically, aftermarket bumper. It's going to look way better than the stock one, and I'll explain to you why. But first off, right now I do not have the bumper. I'm making this before we get it. So right now, I already took off the bumper and I'm waiting on the package. Once I get the package, you guys will see me unbox it and then install it. But I already took the old one off because it's only 6 bolts. I'll show you. So 1, 2, 3, and then it's the same thing on this side. So basically just these little 3 holes on both sides. And as you can see, it kind of looks the same. That's because the old bumper is basically, it's just a bar. That's all it is. It wrecks the appearance of the Jeep so badly. It's just like a straight piece of metal. So it kind of looks the same because there was nothing really there to begin with. I do think the front of the Jeep is the worst part of it just because of this bumper. It's like super ugly and it had to go. But first, like I said, we got the priorities done. We got the fender flares just because they were so scratched up and looked bad. And then we had to get new seats because they were ripped. So once we got the priorities out of the way, now we can do this stuff. So this is gonna make the front look way more aggressive and way more modded just by doing this one little thing. But like I said, I don't have it right now. But once I get it, I'll unbox it and install it, and I'll show you guys how cool this looks. And this bumper has 2 little lights on it, so we're gonna wire it to the dash and have a little switch so you can switch on those little lights when you want it to, and just have more lights. You got the halos, and they're gonna have these little 2 lights on the bumper. Some people have been demanding Jeep videos, and some people haven't. But like I said, I want to continue with this build because I think it's gonna look really cool at the end, especially adding this bumper. It's gonna really change the whole look of this vehicle. But I'm hoping more and more people will like the Jeep. Now it's gonna look more modded. It's gonna start looking a lot better because I think some people just don't like it just because it looks really ugly right now. But once they see how good it looks modded and everything, I think people are really gonna start to like it. But for right now, I'm gonna say goodbye to it. And when you guys see me again, I will have the new bumper on. So see you then. Hey guys, it is the next day. We have received the bumper in the mail and I'm about to install it. My dad already opened it, which is not a bad thing, but I can't do an unboxing. But I'll show you guys what it looks like inside the box. This did come with wires and bolts. I already have that all set up. Just gonna take it out, put it on the Jeep, and then explain more about it. But it's a Barricade off-road bumper, and there is a matching rear bumper, which we're hoping to do pretty soon, and it matches this pretty well, so it'll look really good. There's this plastic piece that is right by the bumper that usually people take off, but we're gonna keep it on and just cut it so it doesn't look so plain underneath. Because it looks kind of ugly. There's a sway bar, and then there's just brake lines, and this is all a little bit rusty and dirty. So if we keep that cover on, it'll look a lot more clean and it'll be black and just cover all this empty space. Here's the bolt. It has a lock washer and a regular washer, and basically there's threads built in to the bumper already, so you just screw it in and there's no nut required. There is 2 versions of this bumper. One's with LED lights and then without LED lights. So you have to get the LED lights, so you have to wire it, and it's not that hard. You just gotta feed it through the firewall and then just mount the switch wherever you want inside the interior. So I'll show you guys that after I install this bumper. Hey guys, so it's kind of the next day. I just had to get things organized with the wiring and basically got it all done. Well, kind of. It was my dad mostly because I'm not really good with wiring, but I helped a little bit. But I'll show you guys around what happened, and then we also have another thing we added to the Jeep. You can probably see it in the background. Body armor, basically. And we got it for the front because it was really scratched up and it would cover a lot of it. And it was black, so it would blend in with everything else because it's a white and black theme. So we got it right here by the reflectors. You've seen this pattern before, probably. This pattern, it's plastic. It just sticks on with 3M tape. It goes over the reflectors on both fenders, and then it has a thing that goes over the hood. we had a huge gouge right here. There's still more right here, but there was a huge dent right here, so this covered it up nicely. So there's two benefits: to protect it and cover up some of the dents on here. But we are also, this is fully done, and I'll show you guys the lights turned on and everything, and I'll show some cool pan shots. Just showing you guys around quick. Then, like I said, we fitted this back on just to make it look more clean. And then we just wired the wires under this Jeep cover, and then through the radiator, and then throughout the hood, all the way throughout the firewall to the front of the car. So these lights aren't like an LED bar where it's like super bright and you're not allowed to use them. They kind of act as like fog lights, so you can use them during the day, which is kind of nice. So you got the halos and the fog lights below it. You can use both if you want. Like I said, doesn't really matter. But you guys might see these two things. This is for a light bar up there, and down there is for a winch. So it's really empty right here. This will get filled up eventually and look way more aggressive because it's just super open right there. But this bumper did come in an option where it didn't have like this nice little thing for the winch. So it was a little bit more, but it makes it look like a lot nicer when you install a winch on the car. But for the inside, I'll show you guys the switch. You guys might not be able to see this, but it's right here. It's a push button, and I'll show you guys with it on and stuff. It lights up green when it's not on and red when they're on, so you can know if the lights are on or not. But like I said, we're gonna get a black cover to go over this grille. So this whole front of this Jeep is gonna be blacked out because we have the black reflectors, got the black fender flares, the back bumper, the black body armor, the black cover around the halos. Everything's gonna be blacked out in front of here, continuing that black theme. And also the wheels, so I forgot to say that. But we're gonna try to continue out throughout the whole Jeep also, just by putting a lot more black onto it. Now it looks so white, or Blanco, whatever you wanna call it. So I'll do a nice little cold start of this, and then show you guys the lights, what they look like, and just, they're not that bright. They're just, like I said, fog lights just to keep them on, give a little bit more brightness. And then I'll do some cool pan shots and we'll go from there. So I'll start up the Jeep, turn on the halos, and then I'll turn on the fog lights to show you guys. So I'll show you guys what it looks like under the hood, because the wiring, I'll show you guys just what I did. So if you want to do this, you know what I did, and just maybe copy it. So this is all of it really on this side. Most of it is the halos, but this white and red wire you see is the lights. So we just routed it through here, plugged it into the fuse box, and ran it across, and then into that black part right there, so it could go inside the firewall and you can get it into the dash. It's very dark, so it's hard to see. It's not very technical. You just gotta wire it through, make it look clean. You don't have to, but just helps it and make sure wires don't go short and other things like that. So that'll be it for today's video basically. I'm sorry if the install wasn't as detailed as you wanted it to be, but I was gone a lot for some of this because I was just away when my dad and my brother were doing some of the electrical work, so I wasn't really here to record it. But it's not very hard at all compared to these halos. The halos are really hard compared to this. This is really, really easy. It already comes assembled with the switch attached and everything, so it's not very hard at all. But an update on the Audi, it won't be in the shop. I was supposed to take it today, and it won't be because they aren't done with the Lambo, and we're waiting for the Lambo to be done so we can pick up the Lambo and then drop off the TT. So I'm not sure when it will be able able to get in because the weather's starting to turn really bad again. And I don't really want to get it all full of salt and snow, so I'm just gonna have to see how it plays out. But you might not see it wrapped for a while now. I'm not even sure, I can't tell you. So the Lamborghini wrap reveal and me dropping off the Lamborghini video will be delayed. I'm sorry about that. But on the other hand, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, smash the like button for me doing an install because it has been a long time since I've done it. I know it's been on the Jeep and not the Audi, which you guys love more, but the Jeep needs some more love because it's been a while. So is a TT, but it's kind of hibernating, so yeah. But if you guys enjoyed, browse the channel for more Jeep, Wrangler videos, Audi TT videos, Lamborghini Gallardo videos, and Charger RT videos. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.